Hello, my name is Tsehai. I am from Ethiopia. I lived in the U.S., Minnesota, for 20 years, and I came by myself, and then I brought my kids and their father. And about giving, if we have to talk about giving, and then I brought all of my sisters and then my nieces and nephews to this country who now lead very successful lives, very well educated, and it's giving is just in my blood. And when I say I, actually in the African blood. So I remember a time when my mom, growing up, we weren't that rich, and well, we can have one meal a day, but our mom, um, when she has this good food, she prays for people to come, and she says, "God, I pray that someone come when we have this, uh, very delicious, delicious food, and a food which is cooked only during holidays for people who do not have a lot." So I would say, just growing up, that was in my blood, and then I grew up at a very young age, um, contributing to my family, and also for my growth. Um, so that's what instilled in me. And so I came to this country, and I saw the opportunity here. And where I came from, issues for women is very, very difficult. And so I thought, where should I start? And at that time, I already had my master's degree in social work. So I thought, while working, I can contribute back. Um, and that brought memory for me, a Swedish woman when I was in high school that put me through high school, and she made a huge difference in my life. And she was from Sweden. She was 20 years old when she came to where I grew up, and she was there only for 6 months. And her contribution made possible for me to complete my high school. And so that kind of also added to my giving, and then I started a nonprofit organization called Resources for the Enrichment of African Lives to start educational support for girls and young women who are half orphan, full orphan, or very poor. So we have now 9 locations in Ethiopia, and for each location we have a mentor that works with 15 girls to help them be successful in their education, and to work on the issues that work against them, so that they can be empowered to say, what can empower them, and basically to say, that they are empowered, that they can say early marriage is not a good thing, and they are empowered and they can say circumcision is no. They are empowered and they can say, and so many things that impacts their lives, and they can say that beating women and abuse is not okay, and that they can also say that this is not only about us women, girls, this is about our community, and this is about our family and community, and our country. So those mentors work with them to empower them that way. And also we're they are also learning to give. Actually, they started to give. In each location, we have 15 girls, and they get together, and they go visit people who are on the streets, and or visit people in the hospital or clinic, and give back that way. And also, they look at as a model me, who contributing back to them, and they said, once we complete our education and become successful, we will contribute back to girls and women. So it is having triple and multi, I would say triple effect. And and in reaching out. And they also started to save. We matched them with sponsors. It's not that huge money that we put into their sponsorship. So we encourage them to put some money aside, not only physically helping, but also to become financially successful for themselves, to be self-sufficient. And growing up, I didn't have, any clue. And actually, even after I graduated from college in Ethiopia and I was working as a radio journalist, I don't remember a time that my money was enough to save or put in bank. But these girls, each one of them have a bank account, and they save their money that way and put on or buy cows, do gardening and convenience store. Their families also do that with them so that they can be self-sufficient and break the cycle of poverty so that they can give back. And there are a lot of successful stories. We started this program in 2004. As I said, now we have 9 different locations, and we have actually 6 girls in university. And there are girls in vocational training who are pursuing to be nurses, a researcher or a survey, a journalist, and wide range of areas. So that's the story of giving about me, and that empowers me a lot, and it just gives me purpose. As I said, I do this at the side of my work, and our organization is it's operates with volunteers, including myself. And I take my vacation whenever I have my vacation. Every year I go and I visit these girls, and their stories just empowers me and encourages me to do more. So that's the story of giving that I have.